Hi, Taurus. This is Aqua Moonlight. Thank you so much for tuning back in, or welcome if you are new here. So, we are going to do your general reading. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Jupiter. So, we're going to see here, Taurus, what is coming in to your life in November, what you need to hear, what you need to know, anything else that we have come up for you. So just take what resonates. There is also going to be an extended reading if you feel like you resonate with this part, if you want to hear more, if you feel like this is your story. You can find the link down below in the description box. And we'll just go more in depth depending on what comes up here in the YouTube reading. All right, so let's go ahead and see here. So Spirit, please tune me in to the energy for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Jupiter. What does Taurus need to know about the month of November? Please, Spirit, please tap me into Taurus's energy and show me the messages, please, that they need to know. All right, let's see. So Spirit, what does Taurus need to hear, please, in the month of November? I am getting for you, Taurus, there could be some moment here in November that you're going to have this, almost like you're finding something. I'm not sure if you're finding something out or if you're just finding kind of the key. It's like they're showing me a big light bulb going off here. Yeah, and I was seeing somebody trying to like, kind of like if you have an alarm system and you're trying to put the password in the alarm system to make it go off, but somebody couldn't figure out the password. So I feel like with the Page of Swords in reverse, there's something here that may have been feeling confusing for you. Let's see, Taurus. Yeah, Judgment, exactly. So I feel for you, Taurus, November is going to be a big month for you. I was also hearing Pluto too. Yeah, the Hanged Man in reverse. Something here, Nine of Swords, the Hanged Man, Page of Swords reverse. It's like I feel we'll kind of see if we can figure out what it is exactly. But there's been something either pressing on you or something that you've been mentally or emotionally trying to kind of like figure out or deal with from an internal level. I am hearing there's going to be a big change coming in for you in November with the Judgment. There's going to be a big change coming in for you. And for some of you, something will return to you and you'll have an opportunity to figure out if that certain thing is still fitting in your life. Could be a work situation, a job. It could definitely be a person. This could also be something in your own, I guess, process that you're dealing with. I'm also hearing Saturn or Saturn returns. That could be resonant for someone here too. But it's like I feel there's this big change happening in November that somehow you've been waiting for. Whether you know this or not, you've been waiting for this change. I am getting for some of you though, Taurus, you are having kind of the tools you need to emotionally free yourself in November as well. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, to free yourself. And I'm seeing that you're walking this path. You're kind of walking this either new path for you or you're kind of you're taking action towards something that you've been wanting to take action towards, or you're ready. Let's see a little bit more, Spirit. Tell me a little bit more then about Judgment, please. For some of you, pay close attention to the songs that you listen to, especially if you hear a certain lyric over and over again. There's a message in that lyric. There's a message in that song for you for some reason. 9 of Wands. Yeah, it's like, I'm not sure again what this is in reference to in your life, but it feels like you will have the opportunity in November to make changes in your life that you have been not changing maybe for a while, or that you need to face, that you need to make. Yeah, the World in reverse. I also feel, Taurus, that Spirit is encouraging you here in November to take chances in your life, to take new risks and new opportunities. I feel that you will, again, 9 of Wands, this can be kind of a journey that feels like we're holding on to it for a while. It feels like we've been quite exhausted. And when Judgment is here, we're kind of asked to give up something or sacrifice something or just make changes in our life. And that's what I feel you're doing. And that's what I feel the events of November will be bringing you. I'm also hearing, Taurus, that you could really start to see yourself in a new light in November, okay? Yeah, you're really going to start to see yourself. Wow, we have fragmented energy and we have milestone. And also the people around you. It feels like I said in the beginning, some long overdue change for you that I feel you've been really holding on to. It's like with the fragments here and the 9 of Wands. I'm not sure if that you know this about yourself. I'm also getting, this could be if you have a Venus in Taurus, or if something about your Venus sign. I'm not sure what that means, but Spirit's saying Venus energy. It feels really good though. This milestone for you, honestly, with the Judgment, I want to look a little bit more at this milestone, but it feels really good for you. It feels like you're, what is it? You're kind of, I don't know if you're going to be saying something to somebody or someone's going to be saying something to you, or you're going to receive positive news about something you've been waiting for. If it's not news from an external source, it's coming from you hearing the call, heeding the call, hearing the call, and making some type of decision or reaching a milestone in your own journey that's very pivotal and transformational for you. And it's like you've been carrying these 9 wands for a long time. You know, you've been, maybe, like I said in the beginning too, there's been this 9 of Swords, lots of mental restlessness, maybe going through challenges mentally, emotionally, trying to figure something out or trying to figure someone out. And I feel like with this fragmented energy, some of you with the Page of Cups, it's sort of, I'm hearing some of you, this has taken the fun out of your life. You know, I don't know what that means for you. If you've been aware of this, or this is something that's been going on for a while, it's like it's kind of taken pieces of you. Something in your life has taken pieces of you. And I feel like in November, you're going to reach a moment, or you've already are reaching this moment where you can't really hold on to what you don't have anymore. Okay, or you're going to have to come to terms with either releasing something or finally getting the news, the information, the progress on your own spiritual journey that you need. I'm also hearing rectifying situations. So this could be things being made right. You know, it's almost like a bit of justice too. maybe certain things that are going to be made right in your life, things that, yeah, I'm seeing there's a takeoff, like a rocket taking off here. Definitely feeling of like, again, I don't know if you've been waiting to get this promotion or you've been waiting to, I don't know what is this milestone then, Spirit, for Taurus? Judgment and milestone. I'm also seeing a ladybug. If you find a ladybug, that could mean something for you. I also feel like your life will be more in flow in November. I'm seeing you kind of hitting the green lights and kind of getting to where you need to be, you know, and that goes with every different category. I feel you want, yeah, you kind of want to release yourself from this playing it safe energy. Like I said, for some of you with the Page of Cups in reverse, unintentionally, maybe you've been blocking things from your life, okay? We also have deception here at the bottom, but maybe you've been blocking something, or you've been feeling kind of frustrated. You know, maybe it's like you want something to happen, or you want this new love maybe, or maybe you just want to feel more inspired or more creative, or you want to flow more with the water, with your energy. And I feel like you I heard something here and I forgot now, but it was something about you releasing the need to kind of be stuck, or I forgot what the word was now, but there was something here about you. Yeah, it's like you're putting on new shoes. I'm being shown you're putting on new shoes, and you want to release yourself from this playing it safe, you know? Some of you have actually, this will not be for all of you, okay? But for some of you, there's been this deceptive person, okay? Could even be a group of people. Because I'm being shown, it may, again, this will only be for a few of you, but there could be some type of curse or spell work, or it's something here that has just been energetically attached to you. I don't know what happened, if it's a part of your family even from the long time ago, or this is an ex-lover, or people at the workplace, or whoever it is. It's almost like it's kind of in a way been blocking the flow of abundance in your life. And I don't think you really realize it or know about it. Or maybe you do, and that's what you're understanding. It just kind of feels like you're releasing a lot of karma here, Taurus. It feels like with the judgment and the milestone, I'm also hearing some of you, if you are seeking to find your true life purpose, you're about to get news about that, or you're about to feel inspired to take certain actions to get there. It's like you're going to achieve something really great. I keep getting here with the milestone, and it's definitely for some, it's involving your career, or just feeling more like you're on the right path. Like you can finally, kind of like if you're walking in this dark forest and you turn here and you turn there and you keep turning everywhere, and every turn you make has never been the right turn, or it hasn't felt like it's been the right turn. But then you look ahead and you see this light in the distance, and it leads you to the right place, the right job, the right environment. And this is because of something here. What is the reason for this then, that you're finally getting here? Because Spirit is stepping in to divinely kind of detour you from something. So try to follow this month of November, try to follow the intuitive nudges that you have. Because for some of you, like I said, there's some deceptive energy where it's almost like Spirit saying, you finally learned the lesson. You know, you finally understood that this certain person is not good for you, or you finally understood that this certain way of living your life, or this certain group of people, or whatever it is, you kind of are unlocking that code. Like I said, something has been going on in the background here, and I think you've been unintentionally or intentionally playing it safe in your life. And I think on the other side of fear is this big milestone for you. And that's really what they want you to know. be aware of people or someone who speaks with their words but not their actions. And also people who just are kind of like, they're showing me chameleons, people who are shifting, or they're not stable, or something here with this. This is for someone specific. If you are dealing with a love person or love interest who is married, or you suspect that somebody could be married, then listen to your intuition, because that you may be correct on that, or something at least is happening that has been deceptive towards you, involving maybe somebody who has either been married, or you'll find something out that won't be for all of you, but for somebody that needs to hear that. Many of you have also really healed and transmuted some darkness in your root chakra, some blockages in your root chakra. And because of this, it's opening up new doors for you in your finances, your career, and your overall stability, okay? The High Priestess is coming up here for you, and also the Four of Cups in reverse, Knight of Pentacles showing up at the bottom. Yes. So I'm also hearing rediscovering your path, rediscovering who you are. Like I said, with Judgment here, milestone, definitely for a lot of you, you could actually be, for some, you could be psychics with the High Priestess. You could be very intuitive, but it's also that you are, if not, you're kind of with the Knight of Pentacles, you're finding your way again. And some of you are distancing yourself from this, if this is for someone here, this deception or this fragmented energy. You're accepting the facts for what they are. You're accepting who you are. You're accepting what has happened in your life. You're accepting the people around you. And also, most importantly, you're accepting yourself more. And with the High Priestess here, I feel there's some type of magic within you that you're awakening to. It's like you don't need as much validation as maybe you felt like you did before, or something like that's happening here for you. Yes, I just divided the deck here, and we have surrender to complete healing. So I love that. It says open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. And that's what I think you're doing with Judgment here. It's really an all kind of thing. With the High Priestess, again, some of you are reconnecting to maybe Source, or you're reconnecting to kind of, I don't know, like I keep getting, you're walking your own path. You are surrendering this rejection of the past. You're surrendering missed opportunities. You're surrendering what is out of your control. If you can't control a person, if you can't control, maybe your circumstances in a situation right now completely, then the only thing left for you to kind of do is to just surrender to your healing with the Judgment. And I think you're finally hearing that call. Okay, yes, surrender frustration. See, so frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so that you may approach the situation more calmly. And that's also coming up with Judgment here too. Maybe some of you are acting out of old wounds and fragments, that you have held on to, especially connected to maybe something here that you've been trying to crack the code about. You've been trying to figure it out, or you've been, and it's like, we can't open doors sometimes if they're not meant for us. And we also can't open doors if we are pushing too hard for something. So I think this month for you has a lot to do with just surrendering, again, like what you can't control, and surrendering frustration, and surrendering to your healing journey right now. Okay. This is High Priestess. Yes, you're choosing to listen more to your intuition. Okay, they're also showing, they're referencing this whispering person here. Again, this won't be for all of you, but for some, I don't know if there's been either some deception around you. And see, now they're showing me this woman, how she has the light in her heart because she's listening to her intuition, is how they're showing it here. So with the High Priestess, I feel you're either gonna, I don't know if you're gonna find something out specifically. We'll see what else comes up here in the extended too, but you're either gonna find something out specifically, or you're going to just simply understand that your intuition is the guiding force. Your intuition has been right all along. And it could either be about whispering, people around you, deception around you, or kind of in a way, again, listening more to your intuition about that path. Let me get one more for you. Anything else for Taurus Spirit, please? Again, this won't be for all of you. This is for someone specific, but I'm hearing Spirit say, do not answer the call. So, I mean, in terms of a phone call, that is. So if you receive like a phone call from someone that you know, you would know if this is for you, like someone who's been very deceptive, someone who you can't trust, don't answer the call. I don't know if somebody's using a pendulum. I'm seeing someone swinging a pendulum trying to answer a yes or no question. So I don't know what that's about. Is there anything else for Taurus Spirit? Taurus, I also feel too, it's important right now to not compare yourself to other people. Don't compare yourself to whoever it is, someone that you're in competition with or you feel like you're in competition with. Or don't compare yourself to even different versions of yourself. It's like, I just feel, don't question so much why things are happening. Yes, originality, blaze your own trail. Like I said, it's really important also to do you right now, to listen to, especially if this is in the workplace, this message here. You may be somebody who has very original ideas. You could be somebody who, especially if you're very spiritual or psychic, or you are just getting this, like, it's almost like I feel you are receiving some really important information or some like very grand idea almost that's going to propel you far in your life and in your career even. And this is part of the milestone. But especially in the workplace, if you know that there's people who maybe either copy you or people who don't really, have your best interest here, it's like you're kind of leaving behind a whole vibe and you're entering into a new one. And I think follow your own ideas. Don't compare yourself to other people, even if they don't understand you or even if they're not at your level. Don't compare yourself to them because you have something different to offer the world. Also, I was going to call you Spirit. Taurus, don't be afraid because things will speed up really quickly for you after you get into the swing. With the Knight of Pentacles right now in November and December, you're going to kind of get your life on track, or something here is going to become a breakthrough for you. But I feel things will start to move very quickly after that, and they don't want you to be afraid of that. They want you to embrace that. And also I feel that you're being led to friendships that are more nurturing, friendships that won't deceive you, friendships that won't speak behind your back. Page of Cups reverse. Again, I feel here for you, your heart has been in need of healing. There's a very gentle kind of tenderness within you that wants to resurface again. But you have, in order to do this, you have to surrender to your healing, and you have to for some, don't hold back on kind of your emotions and how kind of a person you are, especially if you've been taken advantage of before, because the right people will always appreciate you, you know? We have celebration, let go and have fun. Yes. So, I mean, we have milestone and we also have celebration. So, yeah, and here's enlightenment. So, very powerful here. Pursue spiritual growth. And trust your intuition about how this feels for you, because some of you feel it coming. You feel this new energy coming, or you feel something coming your way, and listen to that. Because, I mean, this judgment and the milestone and celebration is this spiritual growth for you that's going to soon really change a lot for you. So you've been doing a really positive job on this, and I think the more you just surrender deeply to your healing and to again to what you can't control, any pain in your heart, this, you know, it'll help you here. So I'm going to take this to the extended, and I think we're just going to kind of look a little bit deeper at some of these. I'll probably pull some charms as well, and maybe get a few messages for love, whatever comes up here. So I hope that this could help, Taurus, and thanks so much for tuning in. The link is down below in case you're interested, but if not, thanks again so much for being here. Take care and lots of love.